All right, here we go. 3 to 4 minutes straight down the barrel, giving you my 3 takeaways from Saturday's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We heard from Christian Horner following the race, and on the surface, he is saying all the right things about the team being united. I found it interesting, though, the amount of times that he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that no one person was bigger than the team. All the work that everyone was doing behind the scenes, everyone was doing their part, including the drivers. I just found all of that very interesting, that he emphasized it the way that he did, because the team has been dominant the first 2 races and has been dominating on the track, and we'll see if that reestablishes team unity. But from the outside looking in, this still feels like a story that is not going away anytime soon. Takeaway number 2. Look, despite the gap, Ferrari should feel better than this time a year ago. Same race, Red Bull won 2, but the gap from the winning Red Bull of Sergio Perez to P6, which was the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, that gap was plus 35 seconds. Leclerc was P7, even further back, plus 43 seconds to Perez, who was the winner. Now fast forward to this race today, on Saturday, Leclerc P3, plus 18 seconds to Max Verstappen. It's a massive turnaround for Ferrari. This new concept of car and direction they've taken with this platform this year, I think it's very positive for them. Hearing from Leclerc following Saturday's race, it sounds like the team knows exactly where they are weak and how to fix that. And that is huge if your team can figure that out. So maybe by race 9 or 10, Ferrari could be able to close that gap a bit more to Red Bull, but I think the main thing is, whatever Ferrari is working on for their upgrades, they need it to be a bigger step than whatever Red Bull brings to their car later this year. Takeaway number 3 has to be the job done by Oliver Bearman. Stepping in for Carlos Sainz at the last minutes, only getting free practice 3 to get his bearings before being thrown into qualifying at a track that requires huge commitment from these drivers. That really impressed me. Then, in the race on Saturday, just trying to get to grips with all of the procedures, taking care of the tires, knowing when to push, attack, save the tire. It was all a very impressive performance. I just hope that if he is to win the F2 championship this year, which could be difficult because he missed the points from this weekend's event, but I just hope that we don't have another F2 driver, very talented F2 driver, sitting on the sidelines next season. The team who I could see him going to would have to be Haas for 2025. Now, I'm not saying that is a done deal or anything like that, but when I was in Mexico last year for the Mexico Grand Prix, I interviewed Ollie after his FP1 outing that he had done with Haas, and just how impressed that team was with him, telling me that they saw him as this total package and was extremely talented. And he most certainly showed that this past weekend. And who knows, he may get another chance to do it again in Australia in a few weeks' time.